Hello friends, welcome back to my channel where you are going to learn physics particularly for NEET preparation. In the startup sessions, we are going to understand mathematical tools which are useful for physics learning. In lesson 1, we have just gone through linear equation of two variable and a graph of straight line and its characteristic. In this particular lesson number 2, we are going to study more type of graphs. That is number 1, parabola. Particularly in this session, we are going to study curves, not straight line, but curves. We can say that if quantity, that is your dependent variable, is not proportional to independent variable linearly, then your graph will be look like a curve. We can say that if dependent variable say it is y is proportional to independent variable x to the power 2, then this particular expression will not be linear one, it may be quadratic. Just like general formula, y is equal to plus or minus kx square type plus c, where k is greater than 0, c may not be greater than 0. C may be 0, C may be positive, is a constant. Your general formula will look like this: y is equal to some constant is there and power of x must be greater than 1, otherwise it will be linear equation and the graph will be straight line. Another general formula for this particular type, that is parabola, is y is equal to ax plus or minus bx square type. Again, it is quadratic in nature. If we substitute a set of values and draw a graph, will look like this. For example, if we are having y is equal to kx square, say k is equal to k is greater than 0, and if c is equal to 0, your graph will look like this. If we substitute x is equal to 0, graph will pass through origin. Number 1. See here, for set of two variables, set of two value of x, y will be common there. For x is equal to plus 2, what will be the value of y? Again, the same value will be there for x is equal to minus 2, because power of x is 2. Thereby, graph will symmetric about the vertical axis. You can see here, for two different value of x, one is negative, one is positive, you will get same value of y. Suppose your k is 1 only, and if we substitute x is equal to 3, then y will be equal to 9, and if x is again minus 3, y will be equal to 9, and thereby this type of nature is said to be parabola. Now if we are having expression like this, kx square plus some constant is there, here k is greater than 0 as well. If c is greater than 0, then graph will not pass through origin. Nature will be same, but graph will pass through somewhere from vertical axis. It is nothing but that particular C. You can clearly say that if we substitute x is equal to 0, then y will be equal to that particular constant. If it is positive, then graph will pass through this vertical axis point, that is point C. Okay, if we are having y is equal to minus kx square type, where k is greater than 0, then all the values of y for any value of x, y will be negative only. Then your graph will be in third and fourth quadrant like this. Three and four quadrant. Here we are having for x is equal to negative value, positive value, you will get same value of y, but due to this negative sign, graph will be in third and fourth quadrant. Again, suppose we are having x is equal to ky square type, then your graph will look like this. Here we are having choice for y, and you will get same value for x. Suppose if we substitute y is equal to 0, x will be equal to 0, graph will pass through origin, number 1. Second thing is, if we substitute for y is equal to plus 2, you will get 4k. If we substitute y is equal to minus 2, you will again get x will be equal to 4k. Then value of x will be common. Then your graph will symmetric about x-axis. Will look like this, x, y. Thereby, we can say that parabolic nature will be symmetric about an axis on which dependent variable is taken. That is this one, y. In this expression it is x. Then graph will symmetric about x here, graph will symmetric about y in this expression. This one is parabolic nature. We have to identify only this type of nature, nothing to calculate there in particularly physics understanding. We have to just identify such type of relation and the nature of graph. One more type is there, that is hyperbola. Number 2, hyperbola is there. In most of mathematical expression or in relation between two physical quantities, we are having such type of relation, y is proportional to 1 upon x, that is inverse proportionality. Then we can say that multiplication of both these quantities is equal to k. The graph of such type of expression will be hyperbolic in nature. Such type of shape is said to be hyperbolic. One particular important thing is there for this type of relations. If we substitute y is equal to 0 in this expression, then you will get x is infinite, that is undefinite, because k divided by 0 has no meaning, and thereby we can say that if we take y is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 is nothing but x-axis, and thereby your x coordinate for y is equal to 0 will be at infinite, that is tends to. Thereby we can say that there will be no intercept on x-axis. Same way, if we substitute x is equal to 0 there, then there will be no intercept on y-axis. Thereby we cannot find cutouts on axis for such type of relation, because in denominator we are getting 0 there. Okay, one more type, same type is there, that is for exponential curve. the expression general formula is like this: y is equal to e raised to minus kx type. Some constant may be there. Such type of expressions are said to be exponential one. We can write here a divided by e raised to positive kx in denominator. Now if we substitute, see here, x is equal to 0, then anything raised to 0 is 1, and thereby y will be equal to a. Thereby we can say that in such type of relation there will be intercept on vertical axis will be equal to multiplier itself. Here for x is equal to 0, we are getting y is equal to a there. Y will be equal to a. From there, if we substitute x is equal to infinite, that is a very large number, and thereby we can say that y will tends to 0. The graph will look like this. Thereby again we can say that there will be no intercept on x-axis, because by division you cannot have y is equal to 0 anytime, because it is in division. By division, mind well, by division you cannot make y to 0. You can say that if x is very large, then y will be tends to 0, and thereby graph will look like this. Hyperbolic nature, that is inverse relation. In physics, graph of inverse relations look like this. And again exponential curves will be there in oscillation, and like that in nuclear reactions we will be in touch of such type of graphs. Okay, these are general formula for hyperbolic nature. One more curve is there, and that is ellipse. Number 3, ellipse. General formula: x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1, where a and b are some constants and x and y are variables. If we draw graph of this particular expression, will be like this. A compressed circle will be there, is said to be ellipse. See, you know very well, most of planets are revolving around sun in such type of elliptical orbit, not in circular one, but elliptical orbits. This one is center of ellipse. If we substitute y is equal to 0, you will get x is equal to a. See here in this expression, if we substitute y is equal to 0, this term is totally 0, and x square will be equal to a square, and thereby x is equal to plus or minus a. This one is plus a, that is minus a. Same way we can say that on y-axis this will be plus b, this one is minus b. There are 2 points on ellipse are said to be foci. F1 and F2 are nothing but focus. For any point on this elliptical shape, say for P, F1P plus F2P will be equal to constant always, just for your information only. See here, if we substitute A and B to be equal, say it is equal to R, then your expression will look like x square plus y square, r square will be common there. On this side you will get x square plus y square is equal to r square, is nothing but a formula for circle. and thereby we can say that if A is equal to B, then this particular formula gives you a circle, and thereby we can again say that circle is nothing but a special type of ellipse in which A and B are equal to its radius itself. Okay, this particular measurement, that is A, is said to be semi-major axis, and that particular distance on y-axis is said to be semi-minor axis. Particularly for graphs, it is not the end, but it is up to the mark. We have to just memorize, we have to just identify the general formula, their shapes and basic characteristic of graph. For now it is okay. There is, mind well, once again, there is nothing to do with deep calculation of these curves. We have to just identify the curves, type of curves or type of graph, nature of expression, that's all. And by memorizing this general formula, you will be able to identify very quickly. Right now, it is up to the mark for particularly physics uses. Nature of mathematical expression, that is linear one or non-linear one. From that we should identify the nature of graph, that is a straight line or a curve, in curve, whether it is a parabola, hyperbola or ellipse or a circle. That's all. Such type, only 4 types of natures are there through which we will be dealing. In next lesson we are going to study about some algebra, or we can start trigonometry, which is most useful. Trigonometry you must have learned in 10th standard, but here we are going to learn something more. Please make continuous watching. Right now I'll take your leave. Thank you for watching.